ranking and reviewing every Academy Award winner for Best Picture. Part 27, 1984's Amadeus from director Milos Forman, no relation to George. If you want to be technical, this is the first time I've seen this movie. The version that's always been on Netflix that I've seen 3, 4, 5 times, I don't know, has always been the extended director's cut. So now that it's not on Netflix, I decided, hey, let's watch the theatrical cut. I couldn't tell you the differences. I'm assuming this is shorter. I couldn't tell you by how much. Either way, it's a fantastic film, one of the best ever made. Amadeus is based on a play, and it is absolutely historical fiction. There's no real effort to tell a real-life story. And it's not a story about Mozart. It's a story about Antonio Salieri, played by F. Murray Abraham, an older Italian composer who meets Mozart, played by Tom Hulce, and just fucking hates him. And watching the movie, you are with Salieri. You see Mozart through Salieri's eyes, and you hate him too. He's so obnoxious. He's so immature. He's so childish. And most importantly to Salieri, he is this person that absolutely does not understand or respect the tremendous gifts that he has. The conflict that develops within Salieri is so amazing to watch unfold. It is a religious conflict for him. He does not understand how God could possibly give that beautiful a gift to that terrible a person. This is a film about jealousy, and I cannot think of a film that better captures that very specific but also very complicated emotion. This feels like Shakespearean tragedy, more so than any movie I can think of that's not literally Shakespeare. This has all of the drama and all of the emotions that you expect from high tragedy like that. And it's obviously an excellent costume drama. The sets, the period detail, all amazing. Obviously the music, it's mostly by Mozart. There's a little bit of Salieri in there. It's all fantastic. The movie's also told from a frame narrative in which Salieri believes that he has killed Mozart and he is confessing, and that's where the story comes from. And the interaction or the interplay between old Salieri telling the story and younger Salieri and Mozart when we see in flashback is really interesting. This is, I don't want to say a rare film, but it's definitely a film where the frame narrative adds to the film. This is such a profound story about the meaning of art and the relationship between the art and the artist, which is, of course, such an interesting debate all the time today. I also am just a sucker for the idea, and this is the Salieri part, but the idea that you can have contemporaries in a field of art, and for one reason or another, one of them ends up remembered by history and the other doesn't. This is what I'm fascinated with I'll always think of literature, but with Shakespeare. Why do we all know Shakespeare and only the hardcores know Philip Maisinger, even though Philip Maisinger was amazing, or John Webster? And when it comes to Chaucer, why does no one know John Gower? He was just as popular in the time. Listen, I did not expect to rank this movie that highly, even though I always knew it was amazing. I did not expect this to be above Casablanca. When I first started with Lawrence of Arabia, I thought there'd be 3, 4, or 5 movies that could challenge it as the Best Picture winner. This was not one of them. And yet, 27 movies in, this is the closest film to Lawrence of Arabia in my eyes. And hey, I think that's pretty neat. It's going to be hard for A Beautiful Mind to live up to next time, but at least I've never seen that before, so I don't know that much of what to expect.